What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 random AI only battle. We're back. Continue. We have a huge war, of course, on this continent, with Germany now having to defend against Rome and Egypt. Rome is also getting closer and closer to potentially eliminating India, but they have lost 3 cities so far to Germany, so it's a bit of a unfavoring balance. It's not going great, right, against Germany. But if they take out all of India and then turn their attention on Germany, things could look a little different. So we'll have to just keep going, see what happens. We'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, Egypt is not really doing anything. I thought they were going for this city. They're not. But, you know, you'd hope Egypt would offer some more contribution at some point. What else have we got? I think this continent is incredibly quiet right now. Nothing really going on between these three. But we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, the Huns just seem happy with their lead. I think they're probably quite capable of winning, so they're not too worried at the moment. But it could change. Oh my goodness, Rome. Okay, I mean, they pieced out for these 2 cities, right? Which keeps this one at 23 population. You know what? Okay. I guess because they're losing to Germany, technically, that makes sense. But I think they could have probably handled both of them together. I don't know what their combined military number is, but sure, they could have handled them both. Rome has 900k, Germany 740. Okay, so they do have more. It's 990 v 900, but India's nearly gone. You know, that 200k India has, it's not even here. Well, some of it is, but most of it is, I'm guessing, somewhere else. This doesn't look like 200k worth of units. Maybe later texts make it sound better, I don't know. But they do retake, Ankara. What have they lost? I'm just confused. They've lost Samson, and they lost Hanover, and I think they just retook Ankara and held on to it, if I'm not mistaken. So that's at least a comeback. Now they've only lost 2 cities overall. And Rome, if they gain this one, that obviously becomes 1 overall. So then it's not too bad. This poor Japanese composite bowman is in the middle of all of this. The desert's really filled up. I didn't even notice that happening, but oh yeah, well, Germany did add 2 more cities in the middle of it. But yeah, the borders of the desert and the final sort of space on this map filling up between Germany and Rome. But here we go, Rome's turn. They should get Munster back. Or not Munster for the first time. You can also bring some of these units that were over here fighting India over. So that's an advantage. But yeah, as soon as this is done, they do really need to go take India out. That would give them a chance, I think, to win the game. Maybe. I think demographics, I won't do the infoetics here, but demographics, I think, will show that the Huns are still pretty dominant across the board. You can see Germany leads in technology and Rome has the highest population. But yeah, the Huns still pretty dominant. But if Rome had taken out India, I think that would have maybe changed a bit. But there you go, they get Munster, which is another new city, and they're fighting back here now for Hanover. So this is good. Maybe we'll see a bit of a comeback now for Rome, which won't be good for Germany, of course, but will be good for Rome. And of course, hopefully they're friends with Egypt. They don't have to worry about that. But Egypt seems pretty useless. They're not doing anything, even though they're at war with Germany. But I mean, this city's wide open. They're still failing. Germany does retake Munster, but that feels like it might be brief. Just looking at how many units Rome have. I don't know, Rome don't have that many around either, so we'll see. But I think Rome will get it back. That's my guess anyway. We'll see. Egypt's going to take forever, even though they're doing nothing. Thank you, Egypt. Appreciate that. We all do. Okay, they're taking a ridiculously long time. Egypt, what are you doing? Huns now. I'm sure they'll take a long time too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But they're a big civ. They're allowed to take a long time. While we're there, we'll look at the biggest cities in the world in a bit more depth. I know we looked at earlier, but we picked out a specific city to look at. There you go. Cusco at 36 is the biggest. Then it is 33 for India's Vijayanagara. Thebes is then at 32 for Egypt. The Inca then have 4th place as well with 29 in Machu. And Rome is also at 29. But the rest of the top 10, there's India, Rome, Egypt again. The Huns' only big city, Aberdeen. Ulundi of the Zulu, some more Roman Incan cities. Then there's some Hun cities. Mongolia has one as well. There you go, up there. So their capital. Rome holding on to Ankara and did not retake Munster, and now it's Germany's turn. So we'll see if Germany takes anything. Hanover is also under siege from some Roman units. We have proper modern warfare here, because normally we just see units grinding it out when they're like every tile is full. Here it's far more important to have like a good plan. You know, move your units well, good strategy, because you don't have just a unit in every tile, and it's not just, you know, a production race. So that makes things very interesting. I think, to be fair, these civs are bigger than I estimated in size. Like on a world map, they're all like the size of half a continent, maybe. They're all pretty huge. So maybe that's why it's so spread out. Whereas on the TSL maps, even the bigger civs are normally, you know, they have only so much of the land. Maybe that's what it is, I don't know. Because, I mean, the Huns have a ton of units, but they're not full. They don't look full, do they? They're nothing compared to some of the civs we've seen recently. So they must just be a lot bigger in maybe size. Or maybe it's relative to the game. What the number actually is, who knows. To the actual save, I should say. Egypt is now going to go after this city. It's about time. They have brought their planes, though, and a nuke. I haven't seen any nukes used, as far as I'm aware. There's no evidence that there's been one used. Germany has nuclear missiles. That is quite the deterrent for Rome to use their own nukes, which are currently in Istanbul, in Satsuma here. It's a threat, though. Either side could use them. Obviously, Germany is more likely to use them as you like start to siege Berlin, but it could happen before then if it starts going really bad. Rome again didn't take anything that turn, though, so Germany should get away with probably keeping things as they were, keeping it all square. I wish it would run faster. I do have to admit, as cool as this war is, it's still painfully slow. How is score looking? Score is, of course, not the big factor, but there you go. Rome is actually leading right now. Did that show up on the graph? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. I did not mean to click the in-game editor. I thought it was going to crash. Okay. Right, where are the info addicts? I've now lost them. There they are. Okay, phew. Rome. Okay, we want to go historical data score. So Rome, yeah, they've jumped up. It says they're actually behind on this graph, but I don't know if that's because the Huns have just done something this turn. But, you know, Rome, or maybe I just read the number wrong. Maybe the Huns were still ahead. The Zulu have kept their place in third. Germany's overtaken Egypt. And, yeah, that's sort of this part. India dropped a bit there. And Mongolia is still sort of down here at the bottom. Military, I mean, it's not even close. Net gold. Rome still has the most money. Someone's making more, but obviously spending more. Treasury, Rome's is just stacking up. They're actually they're not all hitting, they're not just all maxing out their spending this time, which is nice. I guess that's what happens when it's domination victory and they're just only building units. Here they're probably building all the other buildings as well in those cities. So that's probably why it's different. Rome is surely going to get this next time. They can't mess it up again. Germany could get Hanover, though. I wonder, this Panzer could be able to, if this is all flat land and then there's a road, they might, oh yep, there you go, they did. Never mind. Ahead of time. They get in there and retake Ankara. Here we go. How are the Inca looking? Well, have they got nukes? No, but a lot of planes. 20, 25, 20, 15. I don't, oh no, there's another 6 here. And another 6 here. Loads. Look at the Zulu. They have loads down here as well. In what was Korea. The Huns, not so many. A lot of workers in this area. Not sure what that's about. Just building all these trade depots. Right, Rome's turn. Here we go. Let's see what they can get. I think they'll get Munster here. They should kill off those units that are nearby. Ooh, drum roll. Build the tension. Surely they take that city. It's more important whether they get some other ones back. Well, they get one. They just missed out here. Very close. Okay, I see that. That is big. Okay. we will, well, there we go, Zulu. We saw these troops build up, and yeah, now they'll fight the Inca. And in one turn, they conquered this city. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, this could be bad for the Inca, but this came out of nowhere. Now we do kind of have a world war, although they're two separate wars, but still. Pretty cool. Here we go then, the Inca. They do retake their city. That's good, and they're going to probably get this one as well. But we'll see the Zulu. A lot of troops here. This is actually pretty big. I want to see the numbers for this one too. So, okay, so the Zulu have about a 300k advantage. Okay. What about tech? Let's just check that while we're here. They are equal. Okay, although it doesn't look it. The Inca's boats look better, and the Zulus, I don't know, just look like they have more, but apparently that's not the case. We'll see. Rome's turn now. They are pushing towards Rostock here, and they do retake Ankara this time. They might lose this city, so they move their nukes away. They didn't worry too much about the other planes. Maybe they're quietly confident that they won't lose it. Here we go then, turn 2 of this war for the Zulu, and they retake the southern city, and they push this one into the red. Big start on land for them. They are probably going to lose this one, but it's a small loss. They'll probably get it back later if they go all the way here. This could also really change up the scores. If the Zulu took all of this, who knows where that would leave them. Right, I'm going to have to follow. So the Inca go first. They take this city. That was always going to happen. They didn't retake this one. Now it's the Huns' turn. We'll see if they do anything. They are the only civ alongside Mongolia not at war. But they get the Great Firewall. That is not so bad, or not so big, because it's actually Germany with the tech lead in this world. So, I mean, the Huns are joint second, so it still hurts the other civs, but you can just spy on Germany, probably, and get away with it. They're on tech 77. They're nearly there. Nearly at 80. Right, here we go. Rome's turn. Another big one. Will they... I'm sure they'll get this city. Which will... Oh no, they just miss out. So Germany will get a chance to save these 2 planes. But yeah, it looks like Rome is now sort of consolidating their troops. Focusing on one city at a time. Coming together. This should start to flip in their direction. Is Germany's turn though here. Maybe they'll just grab something back. Just maybe. The only difficulty for Rome is like this city is very far away from where their units are. So they have to get through all of these to like get the ones they lose down here back. That could be quite a challenge. Okay. The Inca did not retake anything that turn. So the Zulu here could add to their collection of cities. The biggest city in the world as well could soon be in their sights, and all those wonders, of course, that the Inca have as well. Could give some huge bonuses to the Zulu. As Rome actually go first, and we'll head over that way. In all of this. Egypt, where are you going? Like, why are you not... Okay, they are attacking this city. That's fine. It's taken them way longer than it should. But with that said, that is the biggest number I've seen for a city defense yet. 159. Okay, Tokyo's a bit more, but there you go. Those are much higher than when they were struggling against Babylon earlier. Rome does not retake, but takes Rostock off Germany. Again, another desert city, so not huge. If they start getting through these cities, that's when, you know, Dortmund, Tokyo, Frankfurt, these could be the big ones. Rome, have you thrown these planes away? The Zulu did just take a city. We'll go back over there in a second. It's Germany's turn, though. So we'll stay here for just for now. I think Rome may have thrown those planes away. I think Germany could get this. Yep, there you go. They grab that, so that's 4 planes down the drain for Rome. I don't know where any of their nukes are at the moment. Either they have all moved far away or died. Or been used, and I've missed that. I don't see them as being used. Rome, where are those nukes? Okay, they're on boats. Okay, I think they're on boats. I'm hoping the AI didn't... They weren't in that city, so I don't think they could have lost them there. But they don't seem to be here either, so... They might be somewhere. They might have been lost. They can probably rebuild them in like 2 turns anyway, so don't it's not the end of the world. The Inca retake 2 cities. Oh no, they take this one for the first time, and then they retake Vilcas, which briefly fell to the Zulu last turn. But as you can see, the Zulu is very close to this city, and this turn, if they get it, that will be 4 planes from the Inca destroyed. So that's not what you want. Rome's turn. Will they get anything this turn? They're not really close to anything. I guess they might take something back. Oh yep, they retake Satsuma here, which was of course the former Ottoman city, and they begin to attack Osaka here as well. Germany has a nuclear missile there. Are they thinking about it? I don't think any have been used yet. Egypt's navy is kind of hiding here, but if it keeps coming round, that could pose a threat to Germany. I don't know why it went that way round instead of this way round. I guess maybe they wanted to team up with Rome when they arrived. The Zulu did not capture this city somehow. Or this one. But they did grab one. Where was that one? I think they retook this one again. Maybe they lost it. Okay. Also, did the Inca have nukes or something? No. Okay, I'm wondering. I just wondered how this city took any damage. But it must have just been hit by planes. When they had vision, I guess. Don't know how else it could have happened. Reformation belief added. That's a bit late in the game, but the Inca have just added one. And there we go. Egypt finally kicks Germany off their side. All that effort just for them to grab that little city. But there we go. Well done, Egypt. Pat on the back for you. You did it. Right, Rome's turn. A big one. Possibly. Maybe not a big one. Maybe just another sort of nothing. They're sort of limited in air power at the moment. It seems a lot of their planes are dead. Oh, there's 6 nukes. See, they turned up from somewhere, wherever they were. There you go. Osaka. Yeah, next turn, that should fall to Rome. That's great for them. They just need to sort of connect this part of their border with this part. That would make things so much easier for them. And Germany's obviously almost cut off here through Dortmund as well. And there we go. The Zulu do grab 2 cities this turn. So they're looking better, although they continue to... Actually, 3. They took this one at some point. Wait, what? Yeah. It didn't come up with all 3, but they just took 3, I think. Okay. They have still got a lot of planes here. And Cusco could be next, actually. It's going to be rough for the Incans. How's it looking on score now? There you go. The Incans retake some of those. The Huns have re-overtaken Rome. Obviously, Rome's been losing cities, so that makes sense. Egypt and Germany, that city keeps changing hands. Germany, the Zulu's still 500 points off, so they would probably have to kill the whole of... I mean, maybe the whole of the Inca have 1,000, right? But I know you don't get all the points. That's not how it works. But, you know, it's an okay estimate. I imagine if you killed a 1,000 score civ, you might get 400, 500 maybe at most to your own score. Who knows? Let's go over here. Rome does take Osaka that turn. Now they can move on to... And yeah, Kyoto's nearly done already. Did you nuke this? They did. There's Fallout. Okay, the first one. I mean, yeah, Germany... Well, someone did it first, but Neapolis has been nuked as well. Well then, it begins. The nuclear war between Germany and Rome. Both sides have now used one. I don't know who used one first, but as it's now Germany's turn, I'm guessing Germany nuked Neapolis first. Because, you know, that happened last turn. And Rome, I think, just nuked Kyoto this turn, but I might be wrong. That would be my estimate. But either way, they've both done it, so don't know if either of them get away with the moral victory. The Zulu did not retake this city that turn, interestingly. I don't know how they got it before, because look at the defense now. It's nearly at full health. It's only 84 though. Not super high, I guess. Pyongyang has also been attacked with planes. I feel like the Zulu will win this eventually, but then they'll be a bit overstretched, and then the Huns will just come and beat them up. That's my prediction. I could see it happening. Once their units drop low enough, the Huns just declare war on the Zulu. Anyway, Rome hopefully would grab Kyoto and just haven't nuked someone for the sake of it. Looks like Istanbul maybe was nuked as well, or maybe that was just planes. Any city in Rome could really be hit with a missile, so they want to get out of this probably soon. If it's going to be that sort of conflict, because that will lose them a lot of score. This was 23 population, I think, prior to being nuked. Here we go though, Germany's turn. I don't know where their other nukes are at the moment. They're hidden away, probably, for safety. No, I can't see them. I don't know where they are. We saw last time, they were out there. That is a unit and a half. Oh, that makes things interesting. Normally we only see giant death robots at the end. It's very rare. And both AIs could, in theory, have them, or at least have the max units. But here, Germany has like a 10 technology lead. So this thing is going to be pretty hard to stop for Rome. So we'll keep an eye on that. But we will obviously just keep going for next episode, because we've obviously got action on both continents now, still ongoing. But thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.